Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me here today a true legend in his own mind and life member of the Gungahlin Jets Footy Club, a man who has suffered through 15 torturous seasons and has finally become the fifth man to reach the 200 games mark. Steve May, congratulations.
Thanks very much, Heywood. I actually feel very honoured to be in your presence.
Bit embarrassing really, isn't it?
What's that?
You getting into this 200 club. I mean, look at the names. Bink, Porter, Arch, Schofield, May. Odd one out, I would have thought.
Go easy. I've stuck around a while.
It really is amazing your body has held up all these years. I mean, 15 massive pre-seasons. How do you do it?
Yeah, it's probably fair to say I've eased off on my training schedule over the past few years. It's probably why I'm still hanging in there.
Yeah, and speaking of hanging in there, how are those pathetic hamstrings of yours going? How many twangs you do over the years? At last count, I had 27.
Yeah, I've had a few hammies, but none this year, amazingly.
Yeah, well, it's pretty hard to snap a hammy when you can no longer break into a sprint anymore.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's skim through a few of your stats. Won't take long, to be honest. There's not a lot here to write home about. Number 32 on the back of the jumper. That's fitting, matches your IQ. Debuted for the club in 1997, 15 seasons, 205 games, 5 pre-season training sessions, just 12 goals, 3 1%ers, 4 losing grand finals, the only Jets player in history to achieve that feat. Decorated is probably not the word I'd use to describe your career, to be honest.
Yeah, I suppose I haven't had all that much luck along the way, but just on the goals, I've been stuck in the back line a fair while. Fair go.
Yeah, well that's what happens when you have no skill. Now let's focus on some career highlights. Not much there. Although I have this story about you kicking goal of the year and winning a coveted Golden Boot Award. Could you run us through that one?
Oh man, I knew you'd bring this one up. Yeah, so there's this game out at Canberra one day, Jets versus Bidgie, and Jets have got the kick in. I've gone up for a screamer, took the mark over the top of the pack. It's probably the best mark I've ever taken in my life. Hit the ground running, just took off, sidestepped around 3 or 4 people, saw the goals looming up and just blazed away from about 55 metres. It's just gone straight through, goalpost height. I've just started running on the boundaries, doing these ones in front of the Bogan supporters out there at Canberra. And I've looked around, every player on the field is in stitches, rolling on the ground. And it suddenly hit me, I've kicked it through the opposition's goals. So wanted to just dig a hole. It's probably the greatest rush behind of all time, it's fair to say.
You are indeed an idiot. Now, is it true that you finished off the coaching career of the great Kenny Zimmer, legendary coach, 3-time premiership winning coach, and you single-handedly forced him into retirement through your disgraceful lack of respect? Tell us about the Kuma Showers incident.
I think me finishing off Big Zimzam's coaching career is a little bit far-fetched. But yeah, there was this incident at Kuma where before the match he wanted to give us a bit of a G-up, so he took us into the showers and made us form a circle in one of the cubicles, and then he was chanting, "Complete the circle! Complete the circle!" And I just couldn't handle it. I was just absolutely pissing myself laughing, and I looked over at Zimmer and he actually had tears streaming down his face. He was just caught up in the emotion of it all, and when he saw me laughing, yeah, I think he was pretty devastated. Yeah, it's probably fair to say that his old school sort of antics didn't really go down so well, didn't really connect with some of us younger guys at the time.
That is ordinary. No respect for a club great. Take a good hard look at yourself, man.
Yeah, well, I think that club great you're talking about doesn't really have much time for you either. I'll give you the tip.
Bullshit! Moving along, you're probably more famous for some of your off-field silliness. You really have been an embarrassment to yourself over the years. Any chance of growing up anytime soon?
Yeah, shut up.
Well, isn't it true that you were banned so many times from the sports club Kayleen that the club's management had their own file on you? I heard a story about a night where you were involved in a wrestle with Big Daddy Machin, the result of which saw you smash a massive hole in the wall. You decided to extricate yourself from the crime scene by climbing inside the hole in the wall and hiding. Legend has it that 5 minutes later you've decided to come out of hiding, only to pull half the wall down with you, to see Big Kenny Zimmer and the manager of the club standing there, just shaking their heads in disgust, trying to work out what the hell had happened, and you just run away. Unbelievable.
I don't know where you get this stuff from, Heywood. Come on.
I have my sources. Now, I have a little bone to pick with you. I've been hearing rumours that over the years, from time to time, you've been known to do silly little impersonations of me. Is there any truth to this rumour? I don't like it. I want to put a stop to it.
Are you serious, man? Look at yourself. You're a disgrace. Why would I want to impersonate you? You're an idiot.
I think this interview is over. This hasn't gone very well, has it?
No, because you're a jerk. I'm out of here.
It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all yours, knob.